going live. Give it a sec. Give it a sec. Let me pop the chat out, and I am live. All right, let's see who's out there. Let me clear my throat. Let's see who is out there tonight. I was not going to stream. I even thought about it. I was like, oh, man, am I going to do this? I got to talk to somebody. That's what ended up happening. I have to talk to somebody about this. I have no one else to talk to. I'm like, dude, somebody talk to me about Splatoon freaking 3. Somebody talk to me. And this is why. Okay, first off, I suck at this game, but I love this game. And have I never been there, not one time, for a brand new Splatoon game, ever. Splatoon 1, I did not play it. I missed it. I did not have a Wii U. I've never had a Wii U, unfortunately. And so Splatoon 2 comes out. I didn't know about the Splatoon franchise. And I'm like, all right, Splatoon 2, that's a cool-looking game. I got more interested. I picked it up. I didn't even open it for 6 months. Here we are at Splatoon freaking 3 coming out next year. I am so hyped for the game. I've never been there for a new one. It's like, I don't know, it's like coming back to Pokemon. Same thing. I was like, oh my god, I didn't think I'd actually be super hyped for a new game. But dude, I absolutely can't wait for this. Where do I start? Let's say hi. Let's do that. Apple Happy and Apples, who are finally in the chat at the same time. Both Apples are here at the same time. The Inkopolis looked abandoned in the trailer. Did it not? I agree. Inkopolis was replaced by like this Inktopia almost. It looked really cool. It reminds me of the city of which name I cannot remember from Detective Pikachu. Don't ask me why that came to mind, but I looked up images of Detective Pikachu just to see, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is kind of like Detective Pikachu to Pokemon as Inkopolis is to Splatoon. I actually thought they looked very similar. They're far more modern, more advanced, more population density. There's a lot more tech. Things are much more modern. And yeah, it looked like a mix of Borderlands meets it's like Borderlands meets Detective Pikachu. That's how I'm gonna say it. Because in Borderlands, you can kind of think of all these outlandish outskirts. The towns are not exactly doing well, but they're alive. You know, they're doing well. But then there's this futuristic look. This like I say, I'm gonna call it Inktopia. Calling it now. They're calling it Inktopia. You heard it here, Inktopia. That's that's what I'm going with. That's my official guess. All right, I can have your Wii U. Send it in the mail. I really do think I'm gonna get a Wii U one of these days. But I couldn't do it, guys. I wasn't going to go live. I'm like, no, I don't do cheap reactions. I've only been live for one announcement, and that was for Smash. And I did that because I wanted to play Smash. But for this, I'm like, you know what? I got to go live. I got to talk to somebody. Now, I am not an expert at the lore. In fact, I guess, look at this. Somebody's already, look at that. Somebody's already ready. I mean, I've got this problem going on. I haven't even played the DLC. So I need to do that. I really need to do that. And so part of me is like, okay, I'm not an expert at the story, but I can be. I need to catch up. And in the meantime, yes, did you see the freaking bow and arrow? So I knew, and it wasn't just the bow and arrow. There were a lot of new weapons that I was not familiar with in the trailer. And I was like, whoa. I knew there were going to be new weapons, but I did not expect myself to be so hype about it. To me, I'm just like, all right, I understand I've played those weapons. Now I almost want to be proficient with those weapons, and I have the chance to do that. Once again, good old motion controls will return via the Splatoon 3 rather, will be on the Switch. So I will be representing my sticks in another generation. But yeah, the DLC is amazing. I backlogged it and I never got to it. I need to do that pretty much ASAP. Zelda is disappointing, but I have to admit, well, it's not disappointing to me. I have yet to play Breath of the Wild. And the reason I haven't done that is because I was catching Naya up. Naya, in fact, if anybody needs a quick explanation, Naya's a friend who's been streaming with me. She has not played any Zeldas except for the ones I've showed her, which is A Link to the Past. So, because of that, I haven't played Breath of the Wild yet. I was going back and catching her up, and then I figured we'd both play Breath of the Wild together. But I have to appreciate one thing. They are so transparent. Stoddard, what's up, man? What's going on? They are so transparent, Nintendo is, about what's going on, saying that they have smooth development, but they don't have a trailer ready yet. You can tell that something is going off plans or whatever. They're putting quality in, I can imagine. It's Nintendo most of the time. They put quality in. You know, there's a huge little blip here every now and then, but you get my point. My imagination here is that they are doing their best to keep up with the times, but it's not going to be a fast game development. Not only that, it was a huge game already. I'm sure the development was going to be slow anyways. But I appreciate them telling us that. And it's not even my right to know, so thank you for telling us is what it should be. Same thing with Metroid Prime 4. They have so transparently told us what's going on. Maybe not every little update, but at least they give us little updates. So I appreciate them doing that. You know, it's cool for them, to the fans, to do that. Nobody really likes the silence. That never goes over well. I don't think so. I think that they planned for the Switch to be future-proof. I mean, well, I don't know. You are right. That's a tough one. That's a really tough one. So the problem with a Switch Pro is that they have denied it and denied it and denied it, but that doesn't mean anything because what are they gonna do? Tell us that there's a Switch Pro coming? They're never gonna just blurt that out. So they have denied that anything is coming. However, if they want the Switch's lifespan to be as long as they have indicated, I imagine that they're probably going to have to upgrade the hardware at some point. I'm not sure. I'm going to go with no. I'm going to go with they're never going to obsolete the Switch. Or rather, they're not going to make a Switch Pro. That's my official guess. If they were going to do it, it would have been close. It would have been now. So that's my official guess. Based on a whole lot of nothing. Splatoon 3 would be a great starter for Switch Pro. That is as awesome as that would be. Well, okay. If they were to come out with a Switch Pro, perhaps next year would be the year. I'm still going to go with no, but next year would be the year that they do it. As far as I saw in the trailer, it was definitely running on the same engine as this game. So that doesn't mean that they can't have a Switch Pro with better hardware to run the game on. It just means they didn't make any drastic changes in that. So I guess I'm just gonna open up a room. You know, I'm standing here flopping around. Let's get a room going. But Splatoon 3 to me is gonna be the first time I've been at the release of a Splatoon game. I think the audio is good. Yeah, I'm good. Just checking the audio here, the audio levels. I'm not even gonna put password on. I don't think we need one. But I know it's just to me the bow and arrow, that was really cool because they have to implement this idea of ink and paint into weapons that are new and yet somehow incorporate it in a way that's not silly. So like the roller was an obvious one in the first game when they were coming up with the original ideas. Oh yeah, the giant ink roller, that makes sense. The bow and arrow, I doubt that ever made sense. So they had to do it in a way that it would look awesome. And I think they accomplished that. You could see that it was like a carved piece of wood, almost like a refined, smooth, sanded, teak-looking look. And then you shoot the canister, which is at the end of the arrow. I thought that was a good look. But it wasn't just that. I mean, did you see they were in, like, the aerials? What was with the aerials? That was so cool. Man, I just... It blows my mind to be here for a new Splatoon game. I have not had that chance, and I feel so happy right now. Splatoon 3 would be a great starter for the Switch Pro. There's a new Mario Golf game. Actually, you know, I wouldn't mind. I mean, maybe not Mario Golf. Nah. Mario Golf would be fine. I wouldn't mind if they did something like the steering wheel, where they had an actual golf club that you could attach the Joy-Con to. That would be pretty awesome. I thought that was a unique idea to do the motion controls on golf. I mean, it worked great for the Wii. So, and I don't know, but I'm guessing it was on the Wii U as well. They had golf games. But yeah, that's definitely, they put it this way, they don't make a cheap Mario game. They put some effort into that when they did it. So will I play it? Maybe. But for now, I have to admit, it looked good. What they're working on looks good. Hades is coming physically. I'm like, dude, that soundtrack. I've played the soundtrack. I have not played the game. Hey, Lex, what's up? Lex, how you doing, man? It's Lex Helios with a new name. I have a room open if anybody wants in. There is no password. I just wanted to talk about Splatoon 3, and I said, you know what? I'm going live for this. It's just so cool. I guess it's not... I don't know how to say it. It's like with Pokemon. When a new Pokemon game launches, I probably won't go live for that because I've been there for so many of them. I'm just not... I don't know. I couldn't talk about... I could talk for days about Pokemon, but if a new game comes out, I'm gonna be like, hey, here's a couple tweets, and then I'm ready for the game. Let's go. Splatoon 3, I'm like, dude, I don't know as much about Splatoon. I just know what I have played has been fascinating. It's been great. I played the story. I loved it. I love the characters. And the customization, definitely top tier. I love the customization. So I'm like, I kind of want to talk to people that know about Splatoon a lot more than me. The subscriber notifications are still broken. So you will definitely not see subscriber notifications go off. I do apologize for that. But not that it matters. It would appear that I said something about Splatoon and went down in subscribers anyways. Either way, it's just, wow. I needed to talk to somebody who has knowledge of Splatoon a lot more than me because this is awesome for me. So let me know. What do you guys think about this, huh? Was that Cowmaster? What's up, man, my friend? I'm so excited. What did you guys... Did you see... what did you see in the trailer? For me, I saw a straight-up Borderlands look, which I absolutely hope that we get like a large... Well, it didn't look like we were going to get this, but I hope that we get like a large, more open map like Borderlands for the story mode. That's what I'm guessing that's coming from. We're going to get story... Something happened in society. I do think I saw the same thing where it looked like Inkopolis is out, and I'm going to call it Inktopia is the new one. But it looks like they've gone forward in tech a lot. Things have changed a lot. So I'm hoping for that Borderlands feel for the story for sure. That's what I saw at part 1 of the trailer. And then the refined, advanced city, all of that. Absolutely awesome where they have like that crosswalk. There was a shot of the crosswalk leading up the stairs to what looked like a plaza. And the plaza just looked fascinating. It was, again, it reminds me of Detective Pikachu. So I saw the plaza. I like the plaza, especially with the stairs looking up. That just, they designed it really well. Inkopolis is great. But at the end of the day, it's like your small little home center for you to go do other stuff. This looks almost something maybe explory-ish, you know? We'll see, I guess, when it comes out, how close I am. And then the new weapons. The bow and arrow, of course, but the new weapons. Inkzuka, I know. Oh, my God. It was... So, I don't know. I don't even know what to call those flying craft. That looked awesome. And then the bazooka. The bazooka looks great. I hope they bring back the Kraken or the Ink Strike. See, that's, I'd have to look that up, and I will right now, actually. I have my phone, and the room is open. We got 2, unless, I'm going to lose a 1v1. That's why I don't do 1v1s, unless you really, really want to. But let me take a look here and see because I unfortunately didn't play Splatoon 1. That was my my years off of gaming altogether. Bow and arrow weapons. Oh, I feel like there's going to be... Well, I don't know. It's one of those things, like, what's going to happen with the bow and arrow? Is it going to be something that looks really cool, and then the gameplay, it's like, nah, that's not for pros. It's not really good and competitive, and then it gets abandoned? That would suck. Are you going to get Super Mario World 3D? Yes, absolutely. I'm absolutely going to get Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury. I don't know when. Probably pick it up when I got a little free time here. I was... going over projects at work. It looks like our huge, crazy stuff is finally settling down, which, side note, by the way, I got a 5 out of 5 on my review at work, and in the technical field, 5 out of 5 is insanely good, because 3 out of 5 means meeting expectations, 4 out of 5 means exceeds, 5 out of 5 means, dude, you freaking saved this place. So, props to me that I'm one of the few people that's ever gotten a 5 out of 5. All right. I was looking. I love the spawn points. Dude, I did not see the spawn points. I didn't pay attention. I need to look. What was that thing called? Ink Strike and the Kraken. So let's put Splatoon Kraken. I did not know about the Kraken. Whoa. Whoa. I'm looking up. I should put it on the screen. I'm looking it up on my phone, though, because so much is running the stream. So, the Kraken was a special weapon in Splatoon, the Inkling Squid Amiibo. Oh, the Amiibo. Invincible Kraken? Oh, no way, dude! Oh, they should have brought that back for this game. Yes, I want the Kraken back now. It'd be really cool because you could probably use your amiibos and get it in Splatoon 3, right? The amiibos usually work forward. And then Ink Strike Weapon. The Ink Strike Weapon was a missile. Special weapon in Splatoon, like all weapons. The Ink Strike must be charged. To use it, the player must activate it and tap on the gamepad. That was on the Wii U. Make a giant tornado of ink that covers a trapped area. Oh, that is cool. Wow. Wow. Dude, why did they get rid of these? I've never looked up the weapons in Splatoon 1 before. Those are awesome weapons. I wonder why they got rid of them. Yes, I want those back. Those both look amazing. Hang on, I gotta see. Let me pull up that trailer for Splatoon 3 one more time. Let's see where that's at. Splatoon 3. I want to see these respawn points. I didn't see that. I go to Nintendo UK so I don't get the toxicity. I have got to get a custom Inkling drawn. An OC Inkling, if you will. Before all of this this happens. All right, let's see here. So we had those flying... Oh, those are the respawn points. You're right. Okay, I'm sorry. I missed that part. I obviously wasn't watching. When I don't know. I thought that was some kind of enhanced super jump or something. I did not notice that in the trailer. That was the respawn point. And I think there was a sniper rifle in here, too, that looks... Well, anything in blue looks sick. Oh, and the little crab, by the way. I have no clue what the crab was, but that thing looks awesome. I guess we're just gonna do this. Let's play. We'll just, we'll 1v1. It's actually gonna be you destroying me, but I figure, hey, let's play while we're doing this. If Salmon Run is open, you guys, I can get a Salmon Run squad going too. In fact, that might be better. You let me know. It depends. Lex, if you get bored of splatting me over and over and over, let me know. We can do Salmon Run. I'm not that good. Have you seen me play? Not that... Although, I will admit, I'm getting better at this game, finally. It took like a year for me to actually get any skill mounted at all. But I was actually able to... I'll start the squid party. Let's do that first. Let's see if he goes for the squid party, and then we'll go from there. I'll eat it. Right here. I'll eat it. Let's go. Right in my chin. Right in my Ow. He got me. I legitimately thought you threw it away for a second. But, I was saying I'm not very good with... Oh, sorry. My bad. You're joining. All right. You guys let me know. I'm absolutely good to open up Salmon Run, too. But, so what are your hopes? What are your hopes? Again, I am not well seasoned at the game. I'm not well seasoned at the skill of the game, the competitive side, and the story. I have so much to learn. To me, it's just been a really fun game to play with you guys, but I've always wanted to dive a little deeper into it as my gaming backlog continues to grow and grow and grow. It's like a small child at this point. But what are your hopes as more seasoned players for this? For me, I would say I don't know necessarily how much capacity they'd have for stages. Let's go with 5-player teams. I would like. They did not show that in this trailer, but I would like the ability to have a 5-player team. I would definitely like more Splatfest stages, and I'm sure that's coming. That's a given. But I would like the capacity up a little bit so we can have that 5-player team. And I think I'd like some... Well, I know there's going to be new modes. I think I'd like something of the mini-games to be official. So, you know, everybody enjoys things like bumper cars and fashion shows, laser tag, things like that. I think it should pull a League of Legends on this one. In League of Legends, there was a fan thing called All Random, All Middle. And it was ARAMs. They were so popular. They were so insanely popular in League of Legends that they made them official. I would like Splatoon to pull the same trick. I would like them to realize that minigames are so popular that they can program them into the game itself. That's how... That's my expectations, are what I would hope. You would say, let's see, soon. I was saying not very good with drawing. Apartments. I didn't see what you said about apartments. My apologies. I don't know what that's in reference to, because I just kept talking and talking and talking. Is he going to splat me? Is he going to splat me? Is he going to do it? Yep. There it is. Get rid of Clam Blitz. I know, Sky. I didn't mean to do it. I went live. I wasn't going to go live, but they freaking dropped Splatoon 3 on us, and I was like, I gotta talk to somebody. I can't just ping everybody in the server and get them in here. I'll just go freaking live. It was insane to see that. And what's funny about it is I thought that it was a chance of Splatoon 3, but because of the placement in the year, I figure it's not going to launch 2021. So I said, nah, Splatoon 3 is one of those things. We won't see that. I guarantee it. In my head, I said all this. And then what ended up happening is they dropped it for next year. I'm like, oh, yeah, you could do that, too. You could say it's coming next year. I want to have apartments in Splatoon. Like, customizable apartments. I'm friending you. Give me 1 second, my friend, and then you can send it over. Team building, or better team building, like, so you don't have to close the lobby and start a new one. Better team building so you don't have to close the lobby. In regards to what? I'm trying to think why you would have to. I love anything that is customizable. I think so. I would definitely like custom ink. What else have I said in the past? I'm trying to think because I have a good paint background, and I remember going off one day talking about all these different paint things from real life you could incorporate into the game. Dress up the little buddies. Isn't that awesome? So I guarantee the little buddies is only for the story mode, but that's where I'm like, hey, come on, it's got to be like Borderlands. Have the little buddy, you're going out into the desert, just like they showed at the start. That's what I hope the desert was. Not just a cutscene that they made. It was actually like a sketch, if you will, a prototype to a level. Yeah, you can customize your clan's dojo, even though I got kicked out of the dojo in Warframe. And that's the same thing is let's Splatoon customize. Although if you do that, I suppose then everybody's going to draw like nasty stuff. But hey, they already do that anyways. They're already friends with me. Yeah, I guess I was going to say I don't remember unfriending. All right, quick call. You guys up for Salmon Run by chance? Speaking of Warframe, we need to play again. All right. How about this, guy? At some point, I will... Yeah, I was going to say, you're WT. WUT. Sky, how's tonight? You and Gore up for tonight? Once I go... I'm only going to be live with Splatoon for a little while, then I'm going to go eat. Then I'm going to sit on my butt. I'm sore from an intense workout. The driveway's clean. It's finally climbing out of the negative minus temperatures. So I got nothing to do. I'm good. Who needs to sit here and shiny hunt every single night while watching movies and reading articles? By the way, that's how exciting I am, by the way. I read technical stuff. I don't read novels. I read technical. All right, nobody said yes to there we go. Nobody said yes to Salmon Run yet, so you two can 1v1, and I will sit here and be like, please don't shoot me. But, so, apartments in Splatoon 3. I have no idea what that's a, that's a very unique one. I'm assuming you're talking about, like, a living quarters that you can customize. And I'm on board with that if that's the case. That'd be really cool to have something live-ish, you know? Like this idea of where the heck do these little guys live? Inklings and Octolings, where do you live? Where do you reside? I didn't fall off. Look at that. I'm gonna dodge it. I'm gonna dodge it. He booyah canceled. Dude, that was savage. Also, typical Splatoon 3 does not come out until after I Just Buy 2. Hey, you got a year. Splatoon 3 is announced for 2022. But I will give you this. I put on Twitter my 3 dream announcement games to be announced for or during this year. Splatoon 3 was one of them. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes is another. Those two were kind of obvious. They were more obvious than the last one. The last one is Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, or officially it's Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. And I said I wanted a port of that onto, or a remaster, or a port onto PlayStation 4 or 5. Well, technically, they just patented, or I'm sorry, they copyrighted the name Ever Crisis. Square Enix did. So it could be a Crisis Core remake / re-envision. I'm good with that too. So my dream, my prophecy, my dream reveals, that might just happen. But yeah, you just bought 2, so you can definitely train up while 3 gets ready to launch. Here's the bad part. There is a bittersweet moment for this, and I feel bad. I'm gonna give you guys a little soapbox talk here. From the heart. Splatoon 3 will kill Splatoon 2, and I've had so many good memories with this game, and I've had so many good streams with this game, that it's going to be sad to watch this game die. Because when this game is obsoleted, who's going to play it? Unless Splatoon 3 changes a whole bunch of combat system stuff, so much so that the enthusiasts, like Smash Melee for instance, choose to stay behind and not modernize. That's the end of my talk. Let's fly. But yeah, that's part of the problem with a Splatoon game, because Splatoon is a franchise that it's like Call of Duty or Halo. It inherently is going to obsolete itself, and that's not a problem because look how many years they give. 2017, this game came out, so 2015 for the first one, but that was just testing the waters. 2017 for the second one, and then they waited a full. That was savage. They waited a full 5 years to come out with another one. So they're giving the life of this game a lot. And look at how popular it is. I was so shocked to see people on Twitter going, yawn Splatoon 3. I'm like, guys, you do not grasp how big this fandom is. How huge the following is for Splatoon. They obviously do not realize that there are entire virtual hologram concerts pre-COVID for this game alone. So, or that there's manga, or that there's figures and amiibos. They obviously don't grasp of that. I got to get 3 then. 2022. You know, Twitter people don't know jack, and Twitter kind of represents the average population, which makes you deduce that the average population doesn't know jack. But I digress. I'm never playing Splatoon 2 ever again when Splatoon 3 comes out. It's going to be heartbreaking. I have so much to do on Splatoon 2. I have to finish, or I have to start and finish the DLC and then go and unlock a bunch of weapons, because the items and weapons that I don't have, well, I better get them while the game is still relevant, because, yeah, there's a good chance I'm going to do the same thing. I don't have all the time in the world to play, unfortunately. After 2 years of streaming this game, I have 300 hours on the game. And yeah, I do play sometimes offline, or sometimes a decent amount offline. So that means that, yeah, it means I'm pretty much not coming back to Splatoon 2 when Splatoon 3 comes out. It's kind of sad. But hey, we can ride this ride all the way out, right? We got over at least a year. We got at least a year to ride this ride out. Anybody else? I still have a decent chunk of people that that can come in. And if you want, we can do Salmon Run. So, looking for opinions? No pressure. And how do you guys feel about the new Smash character, by the way? Well, 2, technically. Pyra and Mithra. I know nothing of Xenoblade, so obviously I'm not going to get hype. But that doesn't mean I don't think it was a good pick. Let me just click a couple things here really quickly. Wow, I'm telling you guys, I need to revamp my stream setup, because I have put so much power, and I have spare power, but I have put so much into running the stream that everything else lags horribly. Salmon Run? Yeah, why don't we do that? I can go with some Salmon Run. I'm switching between them during combat would be cool. Switching between... Oh, between the... yeah. Between Pyra and Mithra. They should have added Crash. Gotta go. Good night. Good night, apples. And on that note, too bad about Crash, but hey, I'm still convinced Crash is gonna get in. I think no one saw Xenoblade coming, or I should say nobody, but very few, if any, saw Xenoblade coming. Mainly because the picks have been so out there. Like, we jumped from Steve to Sephiroth. I mean, the picks were just... I'm gonna open it up without a code. I don't think I need a code. Either way, so with the picks being Sephiroth, Min, Sephiroth, and Steve are currently in the... And now Pyra and Mithra. With those being the picks, before Xenoblade, I would have said, huh, they're kind of expanding out to other series that are not represented in Smash yet. And not only that, but the final Smashes have always been like an amalgam of characters from the series. So for Fatal Fury, all the characters come and they help Terry whoop butt. You know, they come and they whoop someone's ass, kick them out of the field. Min, same thing. All the arms fighters. Yeah, Hero, all the heroes come. So for somebody to not have that and represent another series, that was an oddball pick. I respect it. Nonetheless, Gaming Up, my friend, welcome. I wanted to go live with Splatoon because I wanted to talk with individuals who know a lot more about the Splatoon franchise than I do. I know very little, because I only played the story for this one. I need to look up the story for the first one. I need to play the DLC, and I don't know the competitive side, so half these weapons mean nothing to me. I just play with what I got. So I was like, okay, I'm excited for Splatoon 3, but I want to see what people think who have deep knowledge of Splatoon, not just my shallow knowledge. So I just went live. I said, we'll go for like, I don't know, hour and 20. All right, guys, I'm going to find somebody. Professional 300. I'm giving up a good rank here if I screw this up. How about this one? Salmon Run. Do you think it's doomed and it'll get obsolete, or do you think Salmon Run's coming back? I doubt. If it were me, actually, I don't know. If they're gonna, so my hypothesis here is that Inkopolis is toast, and I think they're gonna make something much bigger called Inktopia, and that's my idea for what I think we saw. So if that was the case, they can't eliminate content. That wouldn't make any sense. So I have a sniper, don't I? Oh my god. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that they keep Salmon Run and they add other stuff, and I would love them to add mini games to be official. Oh, it was a griller. Oh my god, I freaking hate this thing. I would love to see mini games become more official, like capture the flag or tag and things like that. Oh my god, this is so hard with the freaking splatter scope. Just get up and shoot. Oh, this is so bad. Am I bad with this thing, or is this thing terrible for Splatoon, for Salmon Run? I noticed that you can switch weapons in Splatoon 3. Did you? Guys, just leave me dead. It's fine. You know what? Maybe I can get away with this. Maybe that'll help. Because I am of no use with this stupid splatter scope. You just sit there and shoot. Let me just climb up here and... Oh, dude, I knew he was wailing on me. I was trying to look over at the chat, and I'm like, it's all right. He's not going to go for me. It's a griller, and look where I'm at. I need help, guys. No. Actually, I don't need help. We need to band together. And... All right, let me get in there. All right, there's a few eggs. All right, let's go. All right, we're good. I'm just gonna ignore that this weapon even exists. Yeah, switching weapons. I did not notice that. I noticed that. I gotta watch that back now. I didn't see that. The two things I missed were I did not realize those aerial things were actually the spawn points. I didn't know. I mean, it looks like we're ditching the spawn pad in favor of these individualized ones. All right, it's always the furthest one, knowing my luck. Never mind. Oh, that one was, I was close. I was on the ball. All right, where you at? Somebody dead? No, we're good. Oh, no! Dang it, I forgot the water came up. Yeah, switching weapons. So I think that... So it almost makes me wonder. We saw the bow and arrow. Would it make sense, not from a competitive standpoint, I don't know what I'm talking about in the competitive standpoint, but would it make sense... Oh, look at that. He's right by the basket. Come on. Would it make sense to make, like... a weapon, like the two weapons be completely different from each other? I'm trying to think of a game that this already exists on. Think of it like Tomb Raider, think of it like Monster Hunter, where you have in the game you have weapons that are contradictory to each other. So you can't just have like two bazookas, for instance. You have to go with a bow and arrow as your primary weapon, a gun is your secondary weapon, like a sniper or something, and then your third is your auxiliary, and that's your bombs and such. I kind of wonder if that would be it. I see you. Is everybody dead? I gotta go help people. There we go. Come on. I can't bring it back. No. Oh, I think we're wiping. No, we're wiping. Warm-up round. Just shaking the rust off. Please tell me I got a bunch of eggs and that I didn't just drag the team down. Please tell me this. Please tell me this. Let me watch that trailer back now that you said they're switching weapons. Actually, ironically, the rando carried the most weight. Alright, Splatoon 3. Let's see. Drag this thing back. My apologies, guys. I was terrible that round. I really want to call this Inktopia. That's what that's my official guess. I'll stay one more. All right, my friend. When did they switch weapons? Let's see. There's the roller. There's the bow and arrow. The game is definitely running on the same engine. Oh, I kind of like that, by the way, is where you can aim. That's why I thought it was an enhanced super jump. Oh, you can. I saw it. You have the... Okay, so the bazooka. I highly doubt the bazooka was a secondary weapon. You don't just switch to a bazooka instead of a bomb. Yeah, I saw it. You're right. They did switch weapons. So, by what I saw, the bow and arrow is definitely a primary. The bazooka seemed secondary, like it was only out just in time to shoot. So, maybe that's what it was. Alright, I guess we're ready to go, my friend. Maybe that's what it was you pick the bazooka up and shoot it really quickly and put it back away. Maybe that's what it is with the secondary weapon. But that does look awesome. I did not catch that at all. That was a cool feature that I completely missed when it first showed. Yeah, Splatoon 3. I'm telling you, it's for me, I mean, you guys probably know, but when Splatoon 1 came out, I don't know if everybody knew the game was coming out. I don't know what the hype was like because I didn't booyah. That's what it was. I need a booyah. I don't know what the hype was like, if everybody knew that game was coming out and they were all hyped for it, or if it was a shot in the dark and it blew up. But I was not there for Splatoon 1, and Splatoon 2 sat on my shelf for too long. I feel so included right now. I missed... Oh, no, God! Stinger. Oh, he's the other way. Why? I'm an idiot. I went the wrong way. Splatoon 3, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably not going to stream it on the first day, I'll tell you that. But Splatoon 3... I don't know. To me, it almost sounded like, I don't know. I put it this way. How many times during streams did I say that I thought Splatoon 3 was definitely a guarantee for happening? I just didn't know when. It's kind of crazy to think that, yep, when just happened. It's finally here. And for a 5-year life, I mean, look at the game. I have to appreciate it. I understand there's a lot of people, Splatoon, you know a game is good when people like try to yawn and put the game down. Oh God, put the game down because they don't know it. The fandom is huge, and that people were like, "What is Splatoon? Oh man, that's that Ink game. I know that one." And for us, it's just like, dude, it's going to be one of. I wonder if Splatoon is going to be permanent. Like, this isn't going away. Splatoon is going to be a forever thing. Guarantee by the amount of people that follow Splatoon, everything from the concerts to the manga, everything like that. I mean, look at the fan art. There's Splatoon fan art, new, absolutely original art, posted on Twitter daily. Daily. That tells you right there, the fans that are so devoted to this game, Splatoon's probably never going anywhere ever. It's going to be like Halo. There's my my official statement. There's my get canceled on Twitter controversial statement. What is Nito thinking? It is Splatoon is going to be like Halo. I'm going the wrong way because I'm a moron. For a second, I thought maybe the shallow water wasn't there, but yeah, it was. My bad. Sorry. Nobody's dead. We're good. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Later. No time for you. I see the stinger. I'm not letting you do this. Oh my god, I got in way over my head. My bad. Way over my head. I'll just float. I'm coming back. Unfinished business with this guy. Alright, let's go. Alright, here we go. Nice. I pretty much got all the eggs right here. Somebody died and somebody... Uh-oh. Oh! Oh! Help me! Help me! I'm running away because I'm scared. Alright, I should have gone for more eggs, but I got run out of town, so these randos can just deal with it. And now that you guys are turning around, I'm going to get gutsy and dive in after you. Splatoon's story. What do you guys think? What are you expecting? Anybody out there? What do you got? What would you like to see? Oh, shallow water again. So we've already seen that the Squid Sisters were not obsoleted, but not replaced, just... the new main music trend was changed from the Squid Sisters. The new version was... I didn't even grab the egg, I'm a moron. I'll kill you. There we go. But the stupid ones. So the Squid Sisters were obsoleted, if you will, by Off the Hook. So what's coming next? We got a heavy metal remix of Splatoon, things getting dark with metal, or new group, or do you think super group between the two? Well, no, I'm guessing... Oh, man, dang it, I got caught again. I didn't mean to. I was going to roll out of that, too. There we go. But I'm guessing a significant portion of time had passed in the trailer between Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 3. So I'm pretty sure we're getting a new group again, which sucks. I don't know how long Inkling's lifespan is typically, but uh-oh. But depending on the lifespan of an Inkling, Callie... Oh, jeez. They may be no more. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Gotta pave the way. You take so little damage from that thing. You know, I didn't... All right, let's go. Let's go. It's in! Take that! Slid one in at the last half a second. Get freaking bent, salmonids. Got one in at the last half a second. Did you see? It was like, I swear, it was like I charged through them and reached my hand out to get the egg in there, too. Gonna have to look back at that one. Woo! Pay grades up. But with the story of Splatoon 3, I have to imagine that it's almost like an army now that they have. Because to me, I mean, the secret agent, undercover, highly trained specialist, I don't know how long you can keep riding that. So let's say at this point we're at like full-blown army infiltration. Inkling army. I think things should blow up a little bit, if you get my drift. Like, it should, the magnitude should increase. Sadly, I must go now. No worries, my friend. No worries at all. Seriously, I appreciate you playing. Can you show your Splatoon Inkling? My Splatoon Inkling... Oh, do you mean the custom one I was talking about earlier that doesn't exist yet? Or are you talking about me? Oh, dude. That would be... I'd be so freaking humbled and honored watching that. That is so awesome. I am honored. If you truly want to do that and spend the time, there's me. No guarantee that the shoes are always going to stay, but the coat pretty much always does. Oh, that'd be so sick. I mean, I don't even know what to say to that, man. That is awesome. Thank you so much. If and I keep calling you man. I'm sorry. I should not assume you're a janitor. You're gender. Because I don't know. I just keep saying dude and man. Dude is not gender specific. Man, yeah, it kind of is. So I'll go with dude. But what eye color? Purple. You can kind of see it in there a little bit. He's got that little purple shadow going. Hazel, or not hazel. Kind of a blue-purple. Wait a minute. What am I doing? Okay, see, I messed up. See, that's why you don't assume. There you go. Oh, I guess I went with blue. I thought I would have gone with purple. My whole motif, my whole mantra is toxic, venom, poison. Like, that's my whole thing. Poison. That's, I was going to have an inkling that's got, like, I don't know, venom or a poison dripping down from the goo, the ink. So, and then I go with blue eyes instead of purple. So I guess I messed up. You can redo it, can't you? Yeah. There you go. Well, okay, you can do that. I'll have to figure it out later. Spoon 3 is coming. MC, I'm going to call you MC, my friend. How are you? I went live because I had to talk to somebody more knowledgeable of the Splatoon franchise than myself about how freaking awesome this is. What kind of hair would you want? I have personally, in fact, well, yeah, I guess I could try. I have really long hair, so like, for me, it would be almost like a female Splatoon, or a female Splatoon squiddling look, because none of these, actually, I didn't know that one existed when I did this. That one's closer to what I am, because I can put my hair up in a ponytail. I'm going to ride with that for a little while. I never noticed this one before. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that for a little while. Yeah, nothing else has really changed, but yeah, that's probably closer to what I am. Have to click X and go all the way over to the right. Yeah, I did. I am so toxic, Sky. Horribly. No, actually, my poison is the opposite of toxicity. It's almost like a cleansing poison. Splatterpunk 2077. So, where do I start with this? Remember the Splatoon 3 fake drawing? I don't know who started it, but it was like Splatoon 3 is a wasteland, which kind of did happen. But they looked like... Oh, that's what it was. It was supposed to be like Mad Max. And it kind of looked like that. And it was just a fake thing, but nonetheless. So it was that, and then it kind of evolved into this Borderlands look, which ended up being how the actual thing looked. But I did see where things looked... There was a fake Splatoon drawing, kind of reminded you of Cyberpunk. And I was like, yeah, one of these is going to be it. Scroll over to options. I guess I'm not on options. Which options do you want me to be on? Click X. All right, let's start over. I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about this eye color. Hang on. Because if I go into Inkopolis, well, that just looks a little funky, but I'll keep it like that. Let's try X instead of Y. Go over to options, and then other. And then that player settings, yep. I'm going from scratch. There you go. Problem solved. Fixed. There we go. All right. Problem solved. Thank you very much. I could dig it. Like, when I'm at work and I'm wearing my chemical respirator, this is basically what I look like. It's not glorifying, but it's there. If Team Order won, we would have gotten Cyberpunk Squid Game. Oh, that's where that comes from? Is that confirmed, or is that just an idea? Because I know that when Chaos versus Order won, they said Chaos would be kind of the theme, if you will, or was going to be an influencer on it. So I'm assuming that's where the Borderlands look comes from. But I did not know that they actually said specifically, here's what it's going to look like if it goes one way versus the other. Talk to me! Talk to me! How can I send it to you? I am absolutely blown away. Your offer is so generous for doing this. I appreciate it so much. It's beyond humbling. Don't feel pressured, and if there's any way I can help, let me know. I've got 2 ways you can really get a hold of me. Discord or Twitter. Do any of those work for you? It's just an idea. Well, I don't know, actually. Let me see, because Cyberpunk, yeah, I guess it really doesn't. I was going to say, does it remind me anything of Cyberpunk? But as I sit here and watch the trailer, which, by the way, the customization there is a lot more customization for the second one. Jeez. Third one. Twitter it is. Nito Marquis is my Twitter handle. So to me, it became Borderlands, but I'm trying to see if you got when they go into what I'm thinking. If it were me, I would call it Inktopia. Does it remind you of Cyberpunk? And that's the question asked. And as I sit here and rewatch the trailer, Sky, you've played a lot of Cyberpunk. No. You've played a moderate amount of Cyberpunk. I would assume you would know. Did you get... actually, first, did you watch the trailer? Second, did you get Cyberpunk vibes off of it? I could see it a little bit. Like I say, with this tight, large city railway system, Inktopia is what I would call it. It kind of gives you the vibes of that. I wonder if the food in that truck is good. Well, I believe it is. I bought some. I've worked in this truck before. I need to keep playing Cyberpunk. My friend Dante, it's a shame. I talk to him a lot. I don't even... Like, it seems like... I think poor Dante... I understand. He streams a ton. Just an absolute ton. So I don't even remember if he remembers that I stream. But he has played a ton of Cyberpunk. Start to end, finished it. In what I saw from that, I could believe there's a... there's already a name, Splat 3. Look at that. That was fast. I could believe that Splatoon 3 kind of reminds me of the Cyberpunk. It's again, it's like this inner city area, and then you got the Outland, and the Outland is kind of well, it's like a wild land. It's like a wilderness. It's very much Cyberpunk Borderlands. That's how I get the vibe. I feel that. Which, by the way, there was a Borderlands game announced. I have to appreciate that. Team Order 1, we would have to fight some sort of authority with too much power. Like a government. Oh. Did I say that? Yeah, that's what I imagine. There's gonna. I think everybody's so happy right now. I could just feel it in the air. I think that. Uh-oh! Don't kill me. We just got Splatoon 3. You can't kill me. Squid party with me. To me, I thought it just dropped by. Hey, what's going on, William, my friend? This is huge. I am so hyped for this, and I'm like, well. I'm hyped, but I need to talk to everybody. I gotta talk. I want to talk to everybody, get your opinions on it, see what you guys think. I've already seen things pointed out that I didn't catch in the trailer, and like switching weapons, for instance, or the spawn points. I didn't even realize those were spawn points. Those were to me, I thought they were like something to do with the super jump. Like, oops, I think that person. My bad. Hey, I'll dance with you guys. I messed up. Yeah, I'll just kill myself. Either way, yeah, I'm doing great. To me, I just saw so much potential with Splatoon 3. I'm sure they're gonna knock it out of the park. I mean, this is a game that the fandom is huge. They're going to kill it. I know it. But I've never gotten to be part of a brand new Splatoon game before. And that's where I'm just like, oh, dude, this is going to be so awesome. I'm there for the release of a Splatoon game. That is what's awesome. Story-wise, I hope, to your point with the authority thing, I hope that it blows up to something where it's almost going to blow up like a Final Fantasy-style game, where things are so chaotic and so out of control, and the bad guy, whoever it may be, the organization, the people, whatever's going on in the story, gets so crazy out of control that it's almost like you have no chance in the world. I just got a triple kill. I wasn't even paying attention. Are those guys, are we squid partying or something? Because I don't usually get triple kills. I want it to be like, let's make it dramatic. Let's go. I know it's a kid's game. I know it's not meant to... Oh, I thought I was going to get him. I know it's not meant for me to enjoy the story. More so it's supposed to be for kids. But, hey, you know, Final Fantasy was, like, rated 13. I mean, and that there were some very mature themes in there. So let's go with something like evil organization, faction that looks like it's going to take over and things are not going your way type of situation. Let's apparel. Let's do a peril story. Something dire. Ah, got my kill. I am a late fan. I did not play Splatoon 1. Oops. Looking at the chat, diving in the water. Oh no, a Splatoon Battle Royale is a possibility. we were joking about that at one point. I remember talking about this. So I had said something about, hey, would you guys like a Battle Royale? How would that go over? Look at that, Splat 3. That's what they were doing over there. Now I know what they were doing. All right, I will not kill them this time. I'll let them write that on every level. So what was I even at? Oh, the Battle Royale. So that was an idea that everybody hated. Battle Royales did not go over well when I asked during a Splatfest, hey, what do you guys think of ... But honestly, it would be cool to at least have more than one team. Like, imagine, I know they didn't show this in the trailer, but what if you had 3 or 4 teams available? I mean, that's always gone over well, the idea of having more than one team within the same faction, so you're fighting in the same level, but it's not just one-on-one anymore. It's 2 or 3 teams. I mean, 3 or 4 teams. I am a Splatoon 1 veteran. I still have the first Splatoon Global Test Fire installed on my Wii U. That is awesome. So I can tote around that I am a Gen 1 Pokemon. I've been there since the beginning and all that. But I also know what it's like to also come in halfway through, i.e. Splatoon 2. I came in not even on release, actually. I came probably 6 months before Sheldon's Picks. That's a good placement for my my Splatoon adventure. So, for me, I know what it's like to be a veteran on a franchise, and I know what it's like to be this. And to me, I'm like, wow, there's a good chunk of people like yourself that probably... Heck, all right, let me back up. Let me get MC. Let me get your story. Why did you buy Splatoon 1? Is it because you saw the trailer and you were really hyped for the game and there was a lot of hype for it? Because I wasn't there. I don't know what it was. Can I make the jump? Or was it just a cold buy? You bought it out of nowhere and you're like, hey, this game looks kind of fun. Let me give it a shot. Or did you wait? Did someone else buy it first? You saw it, and then you're like, wow, that game looks awesome. How did that go? I never saw the Splatoon release. Here, let's indicate friendliness. Indicate friendliness. He has not accepted my friend request. He killed me instead. Right, so you came in Diamond and Pearl. So that is a great point for where I'm at in Splatoon, basically. Coming in slowly. Making friendships, offers, and we're on the table, and I have been accepted by the enemy as one of their own. It was hype. I was 10 and a massive Nintendo fan. All right, so when Splatoon launched, I didn't know if it launched into a market of hype or if it launched into a pre-established market, like everybody saw the trailer and they already liked the game. Goodbye, everybody. Farewell, William. My friend, thank you for stopping by and saying hello. Here is to Splatoon 3. We got like 12 months. There's them out there at the construction site building parts of Splatoon 3. The Smash 4 hype reveal as well. So there's a story I can relate to. I played, so for me it was Smash Bros. On the N64, but there was no hype. Plus there was no internet. Or there was internet, but it wasn't like it is now. So for me it was just, hey, this game looks cool. I like these characters. Zelda, Pikachu, Mario. I like these characters. I'll play this game. Boom. Instant, massive franchise. So that's how it happened for me anyways with that. That's why I was wondering, how did Splatoon establish itself? And where does it go from here? And I think, again, quote me on this. Nito Marquis said, ... Splatoon's going to be like Halo. That's my quote. That's my famous quote as of right now. I'm coining it. Splatoon is going to be like Halo. It's going to be Nintendo's Halo. I'm not going to use Call of Duty because Call of Duty's gotten so controversial and I don't even know why. They sniped the super jumper and left me. This pleases me. I thank you for your gratuity in leaving me alive. To that point, I will probably go 20 minutes tops, and then I'm gonna go make some dinner. And Sky, we're playing Warframe. Get Gore, whatever he's doing, drop it. Oh, Sky, actually, second note, Animal Crossing is getting an update on the 25th. If you guys don't know, by the way, the reason I'm talking to Sky about this, Sky has a freaking awesome Animal Crossing island. Splatoon was at E3 and the first new IP from Nintendo in a long time, so people were excited for this. All right, so yeah, it entered into a hype market. It hyped itself up. It showed its product, and everybody said, all right, on release, I'm jumping on this. I, unfortunately, was in college at the time the Wii U launched. That's why I never even bought the Wii U. I was focused on school. I really didn't have that much game time. Although I actually did end up playing on my computer here, League of Legends. That seemed to be the only game I played at the time. No, that's not true. That's not true at all, actually. There's another game I played. But I just didn't game that much. And so I'm imagining if I was gaming at the time, I probably would have given Splatoon a chance. Wish I had. And I absolutely intend to go back and get a Wii U and play. I know the Wii U is not really... It doesn't have a place in this world anymore because all of its major releases are available on the Switch. And heck, look at Skyward Sword. They skipped the Wii U altogether with that one, and they went Wii, Switch. So the Wii U doesn't even have that available to it. The only Zelda game it's got, to my knowledge, is Breath of the Wild and any of the Virtual Console stuff. So the Wii U's place in this world is limited. But I still want to go back, play it, enjoy it. And are these guys, are you vibing or are you playing? I'm not sure, but I will go along with whatever you got. But you got to let me know. Only 5 people bought a Wii U, don't worry about it. It was a marketing disaster, the Wii U, but it did not deserve that, in my opinion. I mean, the instrument, jeez. What am I at work? The instrument. The Wii U looks like it should have been amazing. Are we killing each other? I can't tell. You're not going to expect me to charge in like that. No, they knew it was coming. They knew I was going to go in. I was thinking, I know me, and I would have run away, so that's why I charged in and died. The Wii U didn't deserve to be a marketing flop, but I still want to play it, especially party games. I mean, the gamepad for the party games, that looks like it'd be so much fun, and I missed it. And so, to me, I'm like, I kind of want to complete the Nintendo legacy here, and to do that would require me going back and playing on a Wii U. So, at some point, if I do that, Splatoon 1 is going to happen, because Splatoon 1 is only available on Wii U, right? Yeah, well, no, not right. I know I'm right. Splatoon 1 was never released on any system other than the Wii U. So I'll definitely go back and do that. I mean, I've seen the game. Splatoon 1 is, well, actually, they're pretty much identical. Splatoon 1, 2, and 3 are probably going to be same engine. Although Splatoon 3 looks like it is going to try and break that formula a little bit. I could not get out of that. My dad had to buy 2 Wii U because the first one was bricked out of the box. I certainly hope that you got a refund for that. I've never had something like that happen. Every single console I've ever purchased was good to go. Crap. You know what? At some point, I'm probably going to buy a PS5 as well. Hey, you know what? I told you I got a 5 out of 5, massively huge, awesome performance review today, along with a pay increase. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just go get all the systems I've been waiting on. But at the same time, I need to be saving up for. Oh, I don't need to be saving up for a computer. You know what? Screw it. I'm not saving up for a computer. I'm not going to feel pressured to make my streams look better because I think they're fine. I always have fun. So it will happen when it happens. Where are you? Where are you? You're the wrong one. Yeah, oh God. If you pull that thing out of the box at 10 years old and your Wii U is bricked, heartbreak. Heartbreak. There is no way around that. Heartbreak. That sounds awful. My sympathies. I'm going to go a couple more rounds, and then I'm actually going to call it here. But thanks so much for chatting with me. I do appreciate it. MC, it's been a pleasure. I'm going to go a couple more rounds, and I'm going to go eat dinner. I was going to make it a quick one. We talked about the highlights of Splatoon 3. Time for the speculation. MC, what do you want to see? Splatoon 3's coming. New feature. Go. Me? It's going to be customization of the ink. You know what? No. 100% changing it. I want to formulate the ink. I want to actually make my own custom ink, not just the color, the components of the ink to where your ink does. It's similar to power-ups, the chunks, but I want the ink. I want you to actually be mixing your own little batch of ink in a reactor in some lab, and therefore, when you have your ink, it does what you have set it up to do. That's what I want. What do you got? Open world campaign would be amazing. If that's what we saw in the trailer, that'd be amazing. Because, again, it looked so much like Borderlands. I don't mean to continually compare it to Borderlands, but it's impossible not to. Did you see the desert? That was Borderlands. I agree 100%. Open world campaign would be awesome. I liked how they had it in this game. And if they want to break the formula, I think more open would definitely be the fix for that. Hey, what's up? I'm coming at you with a hammer. Uh-oh. I'm getting shot from behind, aren't I? I missed, and I'm getting shot. I know it. Throw it. I did that totally wrong, but it's okay, because... Oh, crap. I thought... I don't know what I thought. You just double killed us. That was my fault. I own Borderlands 2 and still need to play more of it. Naya and I played Borderlands 3, and that was just freaking funny. I mean, that was awesome. That was such a good game. I want to stream that one of these days. I want to start over and play another playthrough. That was great. They made that character Zane for me, I swear. But Borderlands 3 is actually still supported via DLC, and they actually just came out with a... Well, I shouldn't say. They just announced it for Switch, a Borderlands game. I did not even know this existed. That takes place between Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 3. Oh, I got him. I was just throwing that to get him to back off. Okay, that works. I want to explore this wasteland. I want to as well. Unfortunately, we have a long time till it comes. Now, the good part, and I haven't seen a single person make this mistake yet, nobody is judging like any of the graphics or they haven't judged any of the replay value, or I shouldn't say replay value, I'm sorry, the play value on, okay. I was going to get him, but I got that. Thank you, teammate. Nobody has judged any of that based on a very, very early trailer. I mean, really early. Because a lot of people don't understand that what you see is going to change this far out. It's going to change huge. Okay. Nope, he went the other way. Where are you? And I'm dead. I should have used the hammer. I didn't. I could have brought the stamper down right on his face. Open world campaign. That just sounds like... And you know what? With the... okay, back up. And I'm dead. I'm just going to sit there and take it. That was a really good move. I got positioned by the Booyah Bomb, and then after that I was cornered, so the bomb hit me, and that's it. Game over. I think something else that'd be really cool with that is playable, or not playable, but NPCs that are involved in the story instead of like Callie was, or Mary. I'm pretty sure we lost. Yeah, that's what it was. Tales from the Borderlands. That was it. Dead. I hope they port it to Switch. Oh wait, what was announced today? Hang on, let me check. I can't remember what it was now. I didn't quite hear it, but they just ported one of them over to the Switch, and I didn't even know it had come out. Oh, what was the game they ported to the Switch? Look at the Nintendo account. Look at the Nintendo account on Twitter. They changed everything to Splatoon. It looks sick. I love it. Okay, I'm reading what's on there. I didn't see them tweet any of this out. It says, Splatoon 3, it doesn't launch for some time, but we learned some fascinating ecological details, and then they go on to say, a new Inkling and Octoling habitat has been discovered. It seems quite different than Inkopolis. ... I will read every time I die, so you will get quickly what it says. I didn't see that they started elaborating on it already. So it looks like we have a little more data, a little more info on this game than originally. It's not just a teaser. They've got more stuff for us. I want to go for you. There you go. Nope. Also, I can't wait for a new soundtrack. Ah, I'm dead. Okay. Outside of that, it says, it's no secret that Inklings and Octolings can arrange their head tentacles in various hairstyles. However, it seems these wonderful creatures are capable of more intricate designs than previously known. All right. And it says, what a day for science. So, as we saw, there was a huge customization thing at the start. That was very obvious. Hopefully I can get, oh, geez. There you are. Nope, I could not shoot. In the new video transmission, an Inkling is seen, accompanied by a juvenile salmonid called a small fry. Our studies have long shown salmonids to be dangerous species. This one seems symbiotic. Alright, so what we've got is that, yes, the salmonids are definitely involved. And if the salmonids are involved, Salmon Run's coming back. But I bet it's going to be like a Salmon Run 2.0. Ah, crap. Splatsville, the city of chaos. You are correct. Okay, Splatsville, I would have called it Inktopia, but I need to back out. Or actually, I shouldn't say back out. Once this round is over, I got to read this. They gave a lot of info. The City of Chaos. It's dated, or it has a dated feel, yet seems densely populated, which was thankfully my comment at the start of the stream, was densely populated. So I was onto something. Dodge, or not dodge, endure. Okay, you're alive. Accelerated rapidly since the final Splatfest a year and a half ago. Okay, so is that that's a year and a half in real time, but is that what they're saying in the game? Is that a year and a half has passed? Oh, crap, I got stuck again. Didn't quite mean for it to go like that. We've learned that Splatsville is located in a broader region called the Splatlands. Like the Borderlands. It seems the intense sun and harsh environment have had a profound effect on its inhabitants. In recent years, transcending Inklings have been drawn to this culture like moths to a Bunsen burner. Okay, so I see it. Even in the Splatlands, Inklings seem devoted to the popular pastime of turf war. The basic rules appear unchanged. However, the citizens of Splatsville appear to have taken their battles into the surrounding wilds of nature, and as I sit here and read, let's see. Oh, no, it's still... Okay, I thought it was going to be more open. It's still... They're still showcasing a single level. The Splatlands Inklings seem to favor entering the battlefield by launching themselves out of some mid-air spawner drone. Okay, we did see that. We've identified 2 new ways that the Inklings can move. A squid roll, which allows them to leap and twirl out of their ink, and a squid surge, which allows them to swim quickly up ink-covered walls and jump out at the top. We've discovered a new weapon. It is a bow. A mechanism capable of launching 3 strings of ink simultaneously. Oh, I love it. You should see it. I'm not going to put it up on screen. It would be too much work. But it looks so awesome. We spotted a special weapon. In addition to a brand new one, it seems like it's reconfigured versions of special weapons of Inkopolis, perfectly fitting for a city of chaos. Classic main weapons. Pause. This is so amazing. The Splatlands. See, that's hopefully, like you say, it's going to be open. I really hope it's a very open, broad world for the story. And put NPCs in there. Don't be afraid to make it an RPG thing. Who knows? If they've been working on it for this long. So, as I speculated, I was thinking originally, and I was actually right on this one, it sounds like, that they had been in production of this game for years. So it sounds like with the City of Chaos idea is that they were already a certain amount of development work into the game. The final Splatfest happened. They went with the City of Chaos, which I'm sure was a model by then already, refined it, and they've had a year and a half to work on this. And they have a whole nother year to continue development on it. So my guess is they have... I was going to say I thought I had him, but... Oh! Sick attack, that guy. Okay. Unique to this culture. So the weapons changed. That's another thing, too, is I think it would be really cool. I don't know about the competitive side of things. I think it'd be cool to customize your weapons to special appearances. I think you already have that option in the single player of this, don't you? I'm looking at this new bow weapon. Wow, I was looking at the chat. I murdered myself. That was bad. That bow looks sick. Hopefully, they have a whole plethora of new weapons that are as unique as that. There's a lot in the paint world they could do. And not only that, but obviously... crap, I was trying to throw a bum. Obviously, it's based on real-life weapons as well, so they can combine the two. So there's a lot of ideas there. But there's a lot of paint guns in this world that that I think they should absolutely incorporate. I mean, all they got to do is look at paint technology, and you will see a ton of stuff that they could use for the game. Such as the difference between the paint roller and an arrow spray, both of which are based on actual paint weapons. Oh, got you! Get freaking bent. Alright. We'll be back in touch when we have more to report. Okay, sick. Absolutely sick. I love all these pictures that they've shown on their Twitter account. This is awesome. This is just freaking awesome. I can't wait. And luckily, I have an awesome video I have created on how to win a Splatfest, so everybody will be able to watch and learn how to win a Splatfest, even in Splatoon 3. So I'm proud of that. That'll be good. Those are horrible tips that no one should ever watch. Lot of people saying Team Chaos, go Team Chaos, Goku flipping off the camera. Yeah, these are good responses. That's a joke. They're terrible responses. These people are toxic. Anything else? Fall Guys, by the way. Does anybody play Fall Guys on... Or not on, I'm sorry. Does anybody play Fall Guys? Because it's coming to Switch. I'll go at least one more. It's almost 8 o'clock. I'm going to go make some dinner here, but... So that... Did they do that for Splatoon 2? That was right around the time that I was just getting back into gaming. I got out of school, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to start buying games again and start getting back my gaming career. So they would have... Well, I remember them announcing Smash Ultimate. They announced Splatoon 2 and Smash Ultimate at the same time. So I remember seeing it. That would have been after the test fire. I would have... No, that would have been before the test fire. I'm sorry. That would have been before the test fire if they had one. I did not hear about it, or I wasn't paying attention at the time. I'm not sure. Because the Great Nito Marquis did not manifest until 2018. So I probably missed it if they had it. But nonetheless, I would absolutely love... And a test fire... I would assume it'd be easy to download, just like a beta, right? There you go, I gotcha. Special Splatfest for the Global Test Fire event for... Did they really? Wow, see, this is why I feel so bad for missing it. My interest in the game had not been piqued yet. I saw it during the trailer. I saw a few people playing it, and... eventually, it just became this thing. I'm like, you know what? I kind of want this. Naya bought the game for me, by the way. She actually bought it for me for Christmas that year, and then I didn't open it until 2018. And now I'm hooked. I suck, but I'm hooked. Oh wait, that was... God, I thought that was a rolling bomb or a curling bomb. Oh, jeez. But it's just fascinating to watch this happen because I was not there for any of this for the first two. The unfortunate part, like I say, is it's probably going to be the death of Splatoon 2. Splatoon 3 will kill off Splatoon 2. It's kind of sad to think about, but hey, that's how these games go. Halo 2 killed Halo 1. Halo 3 killed Halo 2. There's only a certain crowd of enthusiasts that stay behind for the obsolete game. There we go. Don't mess with me when I'm on the breakaway. Alright, looks like nobody's coming up on my back here, so I'm still good. Yeah, I saw you coming. So I'm gonna ink up your thing, and if you want to fight, if you think you can do anything about it, come down here. Let's go, 1v1. Bring it on. Okay, you killed my friend, but now can you kill me? There you are. Uh-oh. Okay. I was going to say, I might be able to escape, just barely. London Sweets, hello, hello, and welcome, my friend. I'm not going to go for too much longer. I've had my my share of talking about Splatoon 3, and now my tummy's rumbling here, so it's time to cook some dinner. But nonetheless, my friend, I'm assuming that if you're here, you have to be pretty hyped for the announcement. I was a late bloomer in Splatoon. I did not come in until Splatoon 2 had been out for probably coming up on a year. It was probably out for like 8 months. So, oh geez, I'm dead. But, so this is the first time I'm experiencing a brand new Splatoon game. And it blew my mind. I was like, oh my god, I didn't mean to get so hype. But I gotta go live and talk to people that are way more familiar with the game than I am. It just blows my mind. I loved watching. In case you're not... I don't know who's where. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but the Twitter account for Nintendo has gone full-blown Splatoon 3, and they posted a lot of cool screenshots that were not originally shown in the video. I recommend checking them out because it just looks awesome to see it. The Splatlands is what they're calling it. And I was like, oh yeah, I knew it was like Borderlands. It felt like Borderlands. The Splatlands. I would have called it Inktopia. They called it Splatsville. Inktopia, Splatsville, whatever. I think Inktopia is a name they should put a coin in and use at some point. Also, my big quote of the stream is, Splatoon is going to be like Halo. So someday there's going to be a Splatoon 4, Splatoon 5, and so on and so forth. Slime Magma, my friend, hello, how are you? Splatoon 3 is announced, and my god, I feel so hyped because it's the first time I'm actually on the cusp of a brand new Splatoon game. I was not there for Splatoon 1. I was not playing Splatoon at the time. And Splatoon 2, I waited. I got it as a gift, and then I didn't open the game for a long time. I liked the idea of it, but I didn't think I was going to love the idea of it. And here we are, fast forward. Splatoon 2 is somewhat similar to Splatoon 1. As the gameplay I've seen is, the big difference is that the weapons are, some of the cooler weapons are actually gone. Oh, Slime, I did not know that you didn't know. Damn, I'm sorry. I kind of just killed it for you. Wait, what? It was in the, I put it in my description and everything. Yeah, Splatoon 3 got announced. I'm sorry. That was a spoiler, but at the same time, they make these announcements so big now. Oh, dang it. I should have just stayed on it. That I just assumed. Okay, I was going to say, just kidding, I know. I was going to say, there is a very likely chance that maybe you just saw me live and, I don't know, wanted to come say hi so bad. Yep. So yes, the Direct showed it, but at this point, I'm just running in and dying because I'm watching the chat. You got me excited again about this. I don't think Splatoon 3 will kill Splatoon 2. I hope they are different from each other. Nintendo's always had a good way of breaking the formula, so I expect that. If you are not aware, if anybody's not aware, on Twitter, Nintendo posted a lot of screenshots and explanations that were not in the trailer. Such as the Splatlands and Splatsville. They explained that, what it is. Just a little teaser, nothing huge. Yes, well, I don't know about that. I actually have not played the Halo games. I mean, I played them when I was a teen. Not that they're bad games, I've never owned the Halo games. I don't even have an Xbox. Not that Xbox is a bad system, I also have to say that. It's just, I have not had an Xbox. I always played Halo 2 was the big one when I was a kid. That one was huge. Or I shouldn't even say it was a teen. I remember doing sleepovers where literally you just sit there and play Halo all freaking night into the morning and everything. I digress. I say it's going to be like Halo because it's just going to keep going on forever. It's going to be a new franchise holder. I mean, there's a lot of people that don't realize how big the fandom is right now. They don't realize how much Splatoon content there is. They don't know that there's a manga for Splatoon, that there's virtual hologram concerts for Splatoon. They don't know that yet. And so a lot of them think that Splatoon was niche when it really isn't. So that's why I say it's going to be like Halo. It's just going to continue to keep blowing up until it's going to be the franchise. It's like Pokemon and Smash. I mean, it's huge. Zelda, same thing. Now you got Splatoon. Something you see forever. It's in every game. It's, Mario Kart's always going to have an inkling, that kind of thing. It's not going to be yeah, you have better range than me. I don't know why I thought I could do that. Either way, so the stuff they showed on Twitter, I definitely recommend checking out. Yep, I'm going to play Warframe after this. I'm going to go eat, and then I'm going to play Warframe. I'm going to go for a few more minutes, but I'm going to go like 1 or 2 more rounds, and I'm going to go cook some food. There are a lot of similarities between Splatoon and Halo now that I think of it. I don't know the Splatoon lore as well as I should, and I don't know the Halo lore. Although I will give you this, they both have series written outside of the games about them. Halo has books, and Splatoon has manga. And then, I'm trying to think, because no, I don't even know. I know nothing about Halo history, so I couldn't tell you. However, I will tell you this. If so in the case of Halo, remember the whoever brought up the primary and secondary weapons in the, I didn't see this at first, in the trailer, whoever had the bazooka, they switched their weapon in the trailer. So it was like they had 2 weapons. And Halo has that, and it absolutely works for them, having a primary, a secondary, and then a grenade weapon. So I think if that's the route they're going, props. I think it'd be cool to a few ideas I would love to see is 5-player teams for one. Although it does appear very obviously that it's running on the exact same engine as, well, I don't know if Splatoon 2 runs on the same engine as Splatoon 1, but I guarantee Splatoon 3 is going to run on the same engine as Splatoon 2. So I don't know if 5-player teams is going to be available or not, or if that's it might be a dream that never will happen ever. But I would like to see that, and I would love to personally see more than 2 teams. I mean, think about it. Turf War, you could have 3 or 4 teams. That'd be fine. That'd be awesome for gameplay. Boom! Good bow. Hello? Where'd you... No! My favorite Splatoon song, by the way, Blitz It. You lets you play as the enemies you fight in the first game. Oh! Okay, so and that's like the Octolings. Oh, geez, for this is you can play the Octolings. Although I admittedly don't know why you can play as the Octolings, because I haven't played the DLC yet, and I'm definitely going to do that before Splatoon 3 comes out. But it's actually kind of funny. I was talking to another streamer that I said if I were Splatoon, I would want something maybe a little more depth in story. And apparently what my comments to him were I said, imagine like an Octoling defecting from their faction and going rogue. And he said, that's exactly what the DLC is. I'm like, no freaking way. So I got to play it. But either way, yes, that's exactly it. Halo 2, you're right. I do not remember. I know in Halo 1, I don't remember. Halo 1, the rings when they're oh yeah, run. Whoever's got control of the rings is who you play as in Halo 2 is what I think I remember. But remember, I didn't even play the campaign for Halo. I only played the multiplayer with my friends. There's not really a reason why, but I have always been PlayStation and Nintendo gaming. And PC, I suppose, too. But I have not ever owned an Xbox, and I rarely play on Xbox. And that's another thing, too, is I guess I've not really had friends that owned Xboxes. Like, the 360 was the last one that I've ever known. I've really not gone over and gamed with anybody that had an Xbox Series X. Or Series 1, rather. I do not own the Octo expansion because I do not want to become the angry video game nerd. An angry video game nerd, why? Something happened? Did it, that it has incited the wrath of angry nerds? You would think I would know this after all this time on Splatoon, but I don't. Yeah, he was gonna kill me, but I didn't let him because the clock ran out. I'll go one more, guys, and then I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Yeah, 2 weapons. That's what appeared to be shown. Octo expansion is very hard. I've also heard that, but I did make it through the regular story, and I don't know if that holds any merit or not. But I've also have 300 hours on the game. I mean, I should be able to hold my own in the Octo expansion, right? You can respawn. That's what I'm counting on. Alright, let's see. I'm going to check that Nintendo account one more time. I want to see if they posted anything new at all. Nope. Everything that's there is, it's there and that's it. Now, what was the Borderlands game? Oh, dude, did you guys see those Joy-Cons? Those Legend of Zelda Joy-Cons? Oh, those are beautiful. I wish that I couldn't expect that they were just going to go and drift. Alright, we saw all that. They tweeted out all that stuff. Yep. Splatoon. Okay. I salute everybody that can 100% the Octo expansion. Oh, is it that nasty? I want to do it now, but I feel like, I don't know. These shooter games, unless it's called Star Wars Battlefront, I suck. I'm obviously not good at shooter games. Strategy games like Pokemon, Fire Emblem, all for it. I'm definitely good at those. Obviously, my aim sucks enough that I can't just play shooter games and get through them very easily. I don't know why. Maybe it's because there's aim assist. I feel like there's... I've never looked it up, but I feel like Battlefront has aim assist. Back up. He's got a sniper. He's going to take my head off. Booyah! Booyah! I think our Booyah guy died. They Booyah canceled him. Oh, no! Run! Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm okay. Where is that sniper at? All right, here we go. Oh, crap! You can't have me. I'm back. All right, let's go. But yeah, that's what I would want. So my official want, I'm going to tweet it out right after I'm done with this. My official want for Splatoon 3 is to formulate my own ink. Oh, you can add components into the ink. Although, wait a minute, it wouldn't make a lot... No, it would make perfect sense. Hold on, are these... I was going to say, it won't make sense because they produce the ink in their bodies, don't they? But what's in the canister there? Is the canister hooked up to my belly? Because if that's the case, then I don't bring ink into the match. I make the ink. And yes, I know that they make ink, but is the ink they're shooting made from their body, or did they bring it in with their weapons in the tanks? And since I highly doubt anybody's ever going to explain that, I also doubt that custom ink will ever be a thing, because that would require saying outright that here's how the mechanics, here's the physics of the ink. You formulate the ink, you take it into battle. Alright, here we go. If you see anyone wearing a golden toothpick, become their friend because they are very good at Splatoon. So anybody that's got a golden toothpick in their hair, right? You're not talking like... They don't even have teeth. Inklings. I don't know if I've ever seen a gold... Well, wait a minute. I think I have seen that item before. Yeah, it goes... It's a hair accessory, isn't it? I think I have seen that. Oh, we're dying bad. Okay. Nito to the rescue. Coming in clutch. The last seconds. Okay, that's all I got. Yep, and the hair. Inklings do have teeth. Do they? I haven't paid attention. Maybe it's because I'm always wearing that mask. And my comeback was not enough. Yeah, okay, they do. I'm sorry, you're right. They do have teeth. I forgot they have those sharp, giant little canines that stick out like shark fangs. My bad, they do have teeth. I have seen that before. All right, I'm going to go ahead and click nope. It is 8:16. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. MC, thank you for the awesome chat. It was fun talking with you, speculating about Splatoon 3 because I almost feel like I don't even have the right to be hype about the game because Splatoon 3, I feel like if there's anything in the trailer that I saw that it probably went over my head if there was anything because I haven't gone through the lore. I haven't seen Splatoon 1, those things. But nonetheless, it's good to be a part of the Splatoon community and play this game. Here's to the future. Yeah, without teeth, it makes sense now because I just saw it, but here's to the future of Splatoon and good things to come. Because Splatoon 3, I imagine, is going to be, I don't know, just unbelievable, incredible, and I'm sure it's going to be a whole new story for the fandom. I mean, it's just gonna spark the fandom to grow, and it's gonna be a major franchise like Mario, like Zelda. It's going to be the Halo of Xbox or Microsoft. Not in terms of it's the lead franchise, more so it's a shooter style game that the story never stops growing. Post-apocalyptic happens. You know, we all try our best. Sometimes you blow the planet up, but look, we all try. So, with that, Slime, Magma, Skyheart Demon, Sky, message me on Discord, and London Sweets MC, it has been a pleasure. Thank you so much for popping by on a short stream on a weekend. A short but sweet stream. I am somebody who does not over-glorify long streams. I do not believe that a stream has to be long to be good, so this shows those kind of things because I literally just went live to talk, and it was amazing. Thank you guys so much. MC, hit me up on Discord. Actually, let me get you that Discord link if anybody wants to join Discord. The Nitostocracy is a place of no hate, no generational bridge, or a bridge of generations, I should say. And I'm there all the time. I'm talking all the time in the chat, so anybody interested, there's the invite. No pressure, but you are invited. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and click end stream and go find something to eat in the kitchen. I don't know what yet, but it shall be good. Oh, Jose just saw the Splatoon 3 announcement. Or, well, actually, that was a half hour ago, but still, he saw it. All right, once everything's done lagging because I put way too much power. I really don't. I'm willing to bet I don't need to put this much power into the stream because I'm not running it that high. So why am I focusing so much of my computer on it? All right, I believe I just saw you. Let me click common chat and add you, MC, my friend. Thank you so much for joining the Nitostocracy. It's a pleasure to have met you. You have a good night. Anybody else lurking out there? I see some lurkers. You also have a good night, and thanks for chatting with me tonight. Here's to Splatoon freaking 3 coming out in 2022. Because 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. Divided by 2 is 3. Splatoon 3. Boom. Have a good night. Humble and proud, always. I am Nito Marquis, and I'm going for the end stream button, but it's not working.